So now that I have all my information, I'm going to take a look at Masthead Brewing Company's Self-Mummification at 8.5%. And I got this last week, I guess last Thursday. Today's Tuesday. When I was at Masthead Brewing Tap Brewery, I don't know, in Cleveland. And they have a lot of good beers. I did a flight of beers and drank many of them, and it was great. And I brought this one home because I thought the name was funny, and one of my favorite YouTube channels, Ask a Mortician, has a video on self-mummification. So I'm going to give you a link to that because it's a thing you should know about. Okay, so this beer, which is not as creepy as actual self-mummification, is a double IPA. And let's see, it doesn't tell IBUs, which I'm a little bit sad about. Okay, so here is this beer, beautiful color. It pours nice. Oh gosh, this is definitely an IPA, but lots of tropicalness, fruitiness coming out of this. Almost smells like pina colada. Almost. I don't really like pina colada, so like in a good pina colada way. Maybe I'm just thinking of the pineapple part. That's the good part of a pina colada. But anyway, so it does pour heady. I've poured 2 glasses out of it, and it pours heady and then dissipates, and is a little bubbly. So it's hard to know at this point if that is the beer itself or the fact that it was put into this crowler on the 13th. I don't know how long a crowler should last. I don't think it's the same as canning a beer, but it's also not the same as a growler, which is, while they seal it, still, I don't know, it's not very good. I feel like when you get a growler, you have to drink it within 24 hours, and a crowler, you can kind of fudge it a little bit. And I think I've done it as long as 2 weeks after, and it was fine and drinkable. And I think I've known people who have said that they've had it longer after that, but whatever. Anyway, so not super, super bubbly, but let's drink this. So definitely double hopped. It's very hoppy, but it's juicy and delicious. I love tropical hops that make me drooly, and it tastes, it's very fruity and delicious and makes you want to have another drink, as opposed to ones that are drying or just like bitter in the grapefruit kind of way. I don't really enjoy that, and this is not how this is. I wish that they told me a little bit more. I bet if I looked somewhere else other than their website, it would tell me more. It just says experimentally hopped double IPA. So it's not very helpful, guys. But you'll be happy to know people working in that brewery were properly hipster, because there was a skinny dude in big, thick, 3-inch wide suspenders, because, he can. The suspenders might have been wider than his shoulders. Okay. Delicious. I really enjoyed this beer. One of the reasons I like double IPAs a little bit more than single IPAs is that they have a little bit bigger of a malt backbone, and I feel like then all the hoppiness that they're putting into it can really stand up on something. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know, very one-dimensional and unenjoyable to me. So, delicious beer. Okay, so about self-mummification, you guys. I'm going to include a link to Caitlin Doty's video on self-mummification. Like, the layperson 5-second version of it is that there are monks who mummify themselves while they're alive by eating rocks and drinking tea that is a resin that just basically is like drinking, God, what do they call it? I want to say purification. Drinking, preservation chemicals, right? Then they, eventually they stop moving, and they put themselves into a hole, and then they become mummies. And then formaldehyde, yeah, exactly. Thank you. And then they put themselves into a hole, and then we only know if they were successful in their self-mummification when we take them out, and that they have been mummified. And apparently they do this because they are sacrificing themselves for the greater good of humanity in some capacity. I don't know if I don't remember if they pick a cause and they're like, Medicare for all, and I'm going to mummify myself in favor of this cause, but it's pretty intense. So I recommend you watch the video, link down below. So share with me if you've had Masthead beers. I would love to hear some of the beers that you enjoyed. I'm looking at this list, and I drank Winter Stout because, it's a stout. I drank, I don't even know what this is. I guess maybe I should, but it's GPO Dolland. I don't even know. It's just a bunch of letters to me. It's a brown ale. I drank Self-Mummification. I drank Antebellum Ale, which is a spiced herbed beer. I don't even know. I drank more than that, I'm pretty sure. And they had some good stuff. So I recommend checking them out. And they're, I think, in the theater district of Cleveland, but I don't really know. Somebody drove me from a very cold spot outside to another very cold spot outside, and there was beer there, and I went inside. So tell me if you've been to Masthead and what beers that you do like. And then if you watch Caitlin's self-mummification video, what do you think about it? Oh my God. Okay. There you go. Masthead Brewing Company, self-mummification, double IPA, 8.5%. Thank you for watching.